So let's start with covering like how to become faster using Raycast. Raycast is a tool. If you don't know, it's a very huge productivity boost, right? And we'll cover the important things, like the things I use in particular. And so the things I use, like the first of all, I use like it for window management, right? I used to use a rectangle, a separate app for this, but then I moved to Raycast for everything. So here I'm just setting all the shortcuts for like moving the window to right side, left side, and making it full screen. And I'll just show you how it works. Now I've set it, so this is how I can toggle it. I can full screen and come back. So it's that simple, right? So window management is done. Next, we'll move on to clipboard history, right? So clipboard history is one thing I think a lot of us use very commonly, right? So it has a very good UI for it. Like the preview is good, and it allows you to pin and search the copied things that you have. And let's actually set the shortcut for it as well, so I can directly open this anytime that I want. Instead of like every time I'm searching the Raycast menu, I'll just create a shortcut for this clipboard, right? So usually the things that I put in these clipboards are sometimes some prompts, sometimes anything that I copy basically stays here, but the pinned things that I have are some commands that I usually use in the CLI. And it could be something else for you guys. Like sometimes I use some prompts, the last line of the prompt or the starting of the prompt, sometimes it stays same. So I use that here, or later you'll see I use it in the snippets, right? So that's one use case, and it's very easy to search. Like even the image clipboard, right? You can just call if you can copy an image in the clipboard, you'll see that in the history here very clearly, right? You can preview that image very easily. So it's very helpful. Then we have these quick links. So this is another feature that I use a lot. Uh, Among this, like another feature is snippets as well. So both of these feature will cover, right? I'm just setting the shortcut for both of them first. So yeah, so that's how you can just search and paste, right? Now by like I'll show you an example. Like I'll show you a very clear example. So I'm showing you an example of how snippets work. Let's say this was a sentence: "Happy birthday to your," something name. Like you can type the sentence to anyone, right? Happy birthday, Yogesh, happy birthday, XYZ, whatever. So snippets help to replicate this, right? So let's create a new snippet, right? So you can create arguments. In free version, you can only create three, but yeah, that's enough for now. Like you could use it for saving SSH IP addresses, the commands. You can use it for these kind of snippets, some prompts that you use a lot, some templates that you use. Like for me, I use it for YouTube titles as well. Like I just have to change like day one, day two for a series that I'm doing. I use it for that as well. So that's how easy it is to use snippets, right? If you're a developer, API might be a slightly better use case. I use it to save just snippets for my SSH for backend, SSH for getting into servers, like from my backend, front end, etc. for different machines. Now, let's move on to quick links. Like I'll demonstrate how quick links are useful, right? So I'll create a new one. And here you can just type in the name, whatever it is. Then you can link it, right? And you can select what app to open this link with. And by link, I don't really mean like it has to be a proper link. It can be a folder in your computer as well, right? So here, like I'm showing you an example, but let's say in my daily use case, this is very useful for me when I have a single project that sometimes I have to open with Android Studio, sometimes have to open it with my IDE, sometimes I have to open it in my terminal or WAP, right? So a same project folder, I have to use different apps to open. It's a shortcut for those. So it's a quick link in that manner. right? So it's very helpful at times like that when you are using different apps to open the same folder, same link or something. Now, let's come down to the last part, the extensions, right? It's a bonus part. You can explore this on like yourselves. I haven't really installed a lot of extensions. For me, the ones I use, the one that I use in particular is the Google Calendar one, right? So let's just go to the store, and here you can search different ones that are being used. You download them. So I particularly use this one because it helps me to easily like one shot create and add events to my calendar, right? So I'll just click on create event, right? After installing the extension, I'll log in first, right? So now that it's logged in, I can create an event. It will be added to my calendar directly. So I can type in normal text form. It will detect that language. It will detect the time and will create that meeting. That's it. So this is something that I use, but there are a lot of extensions that's like take it as a bonus, explore that on your own, and that's all the things that I use with Raycast. So it has eliminated the need for installing multiple applications for me. Like I used to use rectangles, some desktop switching, some clipboard managers, Mackie. Yeah, so that's it, and thank you for watching.